Well, Joana Bueno, editor of daily sports newspaper Lance here in Brazil, is with me in the studio. Thanks so much for coming in.
Well,
what do you make of that decision by Scolari to stick with the team that has had a fair amount of criticism, Fred in particular?
Well, actually, Scolari has kind of a family with his mates, with his players. So I think he's very truthful to them. He's very faithful, and it's very hard for him to admit that he's wrong. We have not seen a really good match against Croatia and either against Mexico, and Fred, he's not scoring. That's what we expect from him. So I'm not sure he made the right decision, but he wants to prove us wrong.
Yeah, the last outing against Mexico, that goalless draw, a lot of the papers afterwards described it as a horror show, an embarrassment to Brazil. How bad was it, in your opinion?
Well, actually, it was worse than against Croatia. I mean, against Croatia, people were nervous. The players were really, really nervous. And Marcelo scored an own goal at the beginning of the match, so you can understand why they only found themselves at the second half. Against Mexico, I think he did a really good, really wrong move when he removed Hulk and put a defensive midfielder, Ramirez, and Ramirez did not play well, and when he thought he wanted to change things, it didn't come as expected. So I think he should make some changes, some more dramatic changes right now.
The papers haven't been happy, but what's the mood of the population here in Brazil? Have they in any way been won over by the team yet?
Well, not yet. I mean, we have seen that in the Confederations Cup, and we were expecting that everybody would support the team right now as they did. And actually, we're kind of eager to see a really good match, because here in Brazil, of course, we want to win, but most importantly, we want to see the team play well, and we haven't seen it so far.
Yeah, the Confederations Cup this time last year was a phenomenal couple of weeks for the country. Amazing scenes when the national anthem at the final was played here at the Maracanã. What is different this year to last?
Well, I think he found the team at the Confederations Cup, and at the final against Spain, it was the best performance I had seen in Brazil in a really long time. So he was sure that he found the team. But 1 year has passed, a whole season, and things change in that meantime. And for instance, Julio César did not play for 6 months, and Paulinho did not have a really good season at the Tottenham. So he stuck with those players, and maybe he should have changed something, because some players have not been coming from a really good season and they're not playing really well, and it's the time to make some changes.
Okay, Joana Bueno, editor of daily sports newspaper Lance, thank you so much for coming in. I didn't get a chance to ask you the question whether it's Netherlands or Chile you think they'd rather face in the next round, but I suppose we will wait and see.